Uh, Hi everyone. Hope you are doing good. So we'll wait for a couple of minutes and let others join this meeting too. Am I audible? Could someone respond on this?
Yes, sir, your voice is audible.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Hi, welcome to this demo, everyone. Hope you are doing good. So I just want someone to let me know like if everything is okay. Am I audible and are you able to share see this presentation from my end? Hello.
Yeah, hi Sandeep. Your voice is audible, but then the presentation it's not visible. So you need to share the screen, I guess.
Okay. So are we good now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So welcome to this demo. This demo is on upcoming 8 weeks course on machine learning and AI content, along with coding. So is everyone comfortable with English and Telugu? So if anyone has a problem with my
English
voice,
English is good.
okay, English is good, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is our today's demo agenda. So I'll just give a brief introduction to this course, and I want to, I just created few questions. That's a questionnaire kind of thing, uh, and these questions will cover our overall course. What I mean the goals and objectives of this course, and the topics we are going to. I'm going to cover for the upcoming 8 to 9 weeks course. What are the tools we are going to learn, and overall schedule, and finally the queries from your end. So, and now I think we are good to go. So this is all about the machine learning artificial intelligence course. So we are going to cover the machine learning, deep learning concepts, and the AI concepts. So in this course, not just the concepts, we'll walk through the programming too. Programming, it's completely Python based programming, and also like I will be showing you some real world scenarios, data sets. I will explaining you what the data set is, what database is basically, what the data set, different kinds of data sets, and we'll go through some case studies. And meanwhile, I'll be discussing the current job trends and what will be the future scope of these technologies and all. So and also this is maybe you'll find a lot of course content online, maybe paid or free courses, but I want to tell you that this is uh, I will be explaining you right from the basics. I'll be slowly explaining you the concepts. I will give you some real time examples, scenarios and all. Then we won't directly shift into programming. We'll try to understand what the machine learning, what are the concepts in machine learning, why it is required. Slowly we'll see different other tools also, not just Python. Okay, we'll be understanding what Excel is, how to understand the data, how to clean the data, how to visualize the data, how to get few insights from the data. Then we'll slowly switch to the machine learning concepts. What are the different kinds of models? Okay, and how they are going, how what we can derive from the data using these models, how to train them. And slowly we'll switch into a deeper part of the machine learning, like deep learning concepts, different tools, and finally we'll go to the artificial intelligence concepts. So here in this course, apart from Python, you're going to learn, you're going to gain some hands-on experience on other tools like Excel, Tableau, Vega, Orange, and also see if I feel like more tools will be helpful you to understand the concepts, so I'll be introducing them also. Am I clear till now? This point of time, am I clear with everything what I presented or what I told you? Have any doubts or if you have any concerns, let me know, please.
Yeah, it's clear, Sandeep.
Yeah, thank you. So everyone is able to see this. See this presentation, right? What I'm sharing here.
Yes, Sandeep.
Okay. So before going further for on this presentation or this demo, let us try to answer these questions first. Slowly, maybe like then you'll understand what this course is all about, and what you're going to learn or gain from this course after 8 to 9 months, 8 to 9 week duration. So uh, we'll try to answer these questions. We'll try to find some answers, good answers, and maybe it will be like an interactive session now. Maybe I'm expecting few answers from your end also. So we'll try to understand these questions first, like what is big data, what is big data analytics, what are the steps or the life cycle, steps in it, why actually big data, from where it comes, uh, what is data analytics, how it is different or similar to what is data science. We'll try to answer these questions. What is different data science, what is I mean the business intelligence, why people use this business intelligence, uh, how it is what is the relation between business intelligence and data analytics. Then slowly we'll try to understand what is machine learning and how and why people, I mean like most of the companies are uh, working or running behind these machine learning concepts. What is the relation between big data, data analytics, business intelligence, and machine learning? What different kinds of machine learning we have, and what are some use cases or examples of machine learning? What are the current and future trends of machine learning? Uh, how we can program this machine learning algorithms, models, and tools. What is deep learning? What is artificial intelligence? How A and ML are related? Are they both the same or different? And maybe you're listening a lot about Gen AI. What is Gen AI? And what's the difference between actual artificial intelligence and generative artificial intelligence? What is prompt engineering? And we'll try to answer these questions one by one, so that like uh, all my the entire course which I'm going to deliver you in the coming weeks will be covering all these points programmatically, theoretically, and right and logically. Okay, these are the questions we are going to discuss today, and the entire course structure, it also depends on these all these questions. Okay, is that okay, everyone?
Okay, Sandeep.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, what is big data? Can someone in this meeting tell me what is big data, either by reading this slide or whatever you know from your end?
Yeah, big data means a huge amount of data sets that normal traditional data sets with the help of the traditional database system we cannot handle that.
Okay, may I know who is that?
It's Sravan.
Seven. Yeah, seven. Good. I'm expecting a more precise and accurate answer.
So may I tell that, sir? Is it okay if I answer for that question?
Yeah, anyone can in this meeting.
Yeah, big data is the term of extremely large and complex
Mhm.
data sets that are too massive to be handled by the traditional software, sir. And also, it is a type of collecting number of data from organizations or institutions. It is like that, sir. So I might be think that is the answer.
Jai Kumar. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Everyone is correct in their own way. Uh, Good. I'm expecting few more. Can I expect few more?
So can I add something to that, Sandeep?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So basically, let's say a data is something like we take a small set of inquiries, queries, any set of formed or unformed data from any. It would be from anyone. Let's say any customer, organization, or let's say any um, from anywhere. Let's say a small organization or big organization. When this are small, when the data is taken from small organization, it is okay, we can handle it. But then when it comes to the big data, then the scenario expands. Like if we are taking like whole Hyderabad HMDA, let's for example, let's take like that. Or if we are taking big organization, in order to get that information in a systematic or formative way, in order to make that queries which are coming, that is nothing but big data. The data which the inquiries or the queries which need to be sorted in a certain way is known as big data, is what I am thinking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. So actually, whoever responded, really thank you. Everyone is almost correct. So I will tell it what actual big data is. In my view, see, this is all opinion sharing. There is nothing right or wrong here. So what I want to share is big data is something, a data which is big in size. To be precise and to be straightforward, big data is something very big, extremely large and huge amount of data. If the data is extremely huge and if it contains GBs, millions, trillions of gigabytes, then it is big data. Suppose if you are trying to design some, suppose if you are in a college or a university, if you want to try to design some academic course or some promotional event for your university or college, what all you need is you just want the data of your college or university, right? So maybe the information about the students, the data about the students, the data about the professors, different departments in your university, uh, maybe the books, the library kind. uh, so you will just collect the data, and the data is strictly restricted within your, it's restricted to your university or college. So just we'll try to imagine the same scenario. If you're trying to do the same thing, maybe some promotional event, or if you're trying to gather, if you want to design something which is big, which is beyond your university, and you want information of all the colleges in your city, then amount of data or the amount of information you want to gather will be, the scope will be higher, and it is not just limited to your university now. And imagine now you are going to do the same for your entire state. Like, which are suppose affiliated under your university. Now the amount of data is multiplied. Let us say maybe you have 2,000 colleges or universities under your state affiliation, maybe that belongs to your particular central university. Now the data is multiplied. Now suppose, let us imagine each college has, or let us stick to a college, the term college, and now suppose each college has 200 students. If you're handling the data of 200 students, that we don't call that as epic data. It's a nominal or moderate data. Now if you expand this data, if you want to collect the data of uh, our city or maybe your district, then suppose there are 100 colleges, 100 into 200. Now you have the data of 100 into 200 students. If you want to go and go beyond this, and if you want more information or the more student data at your state level, say you have 2,000 colleges, now it will be 2,000 into 200 students. And if you want, what suppose if you want to do it for the entire part of India, now it will be, maybe you might have 20,000 colleges or 25,000 colleges, so it will be, the data will be 25,000 into 200 student records. Now if whenever the scope, the volume, or the scope of this data you are trying to collect increases, the amount of data is also increased. So you want more and more data to be organized, you want more and more methods or techniques to understand the data, you want more you want a very strong mechanism to collect the data, organize the data, and derive some insights. See, suppose if I ask you who is the topper in your college, and maybe like confined to your within your college, you will try to understand, okay, what's the question, who is the topper in my college. Then you will try to ask me, what's the department. If I say, if I tell like I want the topper in the college, or the top 10 students in your particular department, say computer science or mechanical or whatever, maybe you'll, if I want to calculate, or if I want to run an algorithm to find the top 10 students in the college, no, you'll do it easily, because like, okay, sorry, okay, so I think we are back. So you maybe like, see, you can easily tell me, maybe you, by running a small algorithm on which uses a basic SQL, you'll get all the details of the maybe your CSC department students from all the 4 years. you'll run some programming logic and you'll tell me like these guys are the top 10 students. And if I ask the same thing, so the logic remains the same, but the amount, if I ask what at the city level, suppose if it is the city level or state level, the logic remains the same, but the amount of data you want to access now becomes something big. Am I right or not? Maybe now you want to pull the top 10 students of your university at state level. So hope everyone is following this.
Yeah, Sandeep.
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah. Now the scope of the data increases and still the logic remains the same. You're trying to find the top 10 students or the top 10 percentages. Now if I ask what about this country level, who are the top 10 students in India, then still the logic remains, but the amount of data you want to access now becomes bigger and bigger. Okay, so no, if you're trying to access amount which has a very big scope, and if the volume of data is so very high and it is increasing each time, so you need something. You'll ask me that, like, okay, I have the logic to find the top 10 students in computer science department across the entire India, but do you have that much of data? Now that's my headache, so I should provide you the entire data. Then that means here I have to manage the data at a centralized a database management system or server. So every second, maybe every minute, maybe it won't apply to this college example. Just imagine our social media or Facebook or Insta or or different kind of social media platforms. How much new data is being generated every second. Maybe we started this meeting 15 minutes before. In these 15 minutes, can you imagine, like, maybe thousands of gigabytes of new data has been generated. Will you agree on this?
Yeah, Sandeep. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah, because see, maybe say 1,000 new users might have been added to Facebook or Instagram, or they have created their profiles, they have uploaded their video, they have shared something, maybe they share some videos, they posted something, or they sold something, they purchased something. So everything is data. So it is being increased every second, every minute, and every hour. So management of this whole huge volume of data and trying to understanding, analyzing, and getting some information from that is called big data analytics. Am I clear till now? Shall we proceed?
Yeah, Sandeep.
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll try to understand what big data analytics here is. Maybe I think we already discussed about this. Big data analytics is something like trying to or understanding something which is meaningful and which will be useful from huge volume of data. Usually it has some basic steps like collecting the data. In our previous example, collecting the data of different students of a particular university and particular department, and then cleaning the data. Usually, see, data will be of and you should, this data cleaning is very important, and you have to work a lot on data cleaning procedure itself before and this is what we are going to do in our further course also, data cleaning. So you have to clean something before you understand and make it understandable, and to try to gain some information or meaningful insights from the data should be clean. If I give you if you ask me record of if you ask me the entire transactions done in maybe October. Suppose if I'm trying to understand what is the total sale of my particular product in Amazon or maybe some online store. So I first of all, you need the data, and it should be clean. I mean, it should have to understand what are the pitfalls. I mean, like, why my sales has grown up or it went down, what went wrong with my promotional strategies, and how I can improve this and all. Before understanding it, first of all, I should understand the data. To understand the data should be clean. I mean, like most of the data might give you something which is meaningful or might not be clean. So you have to try to clean the data. So first of all, we have to clean the data as per our requirements. Then we have to analyze the data. Then we have to think about it. Okay, now I have the data in my hand, which is enough cleaned. Then you have to analyze the data. Then comes the visualization. I mean, like developing some reports, some graphs, or some charts. These are all visualizations. So if you want to see the sales trend every month, usually you'll go and plot a histogram or different kind of charts. So these are the sales in 2022. So they now just increased in 2023, and 2024 again the sales were down, and 25 probably you're expecting more sales. So you want some pictorial representation of your sales or products or customers, different attributes or different characteristics in your data. You have to visualize them. So finally, once the visualizations are ready, then we'll go with decision making. Okay, now I have the data, I have collected the data, I cleaned the data. So as per my requirements, now the data is clean. Then I will analyze it, develop some visualizations, maybe like reports or graphs kind of thing. And finally, I will go with my decision. This is how the big data analytics or whatever further, maybe the machine learning or the business intelligence. These are the life cycle methods, high level life cycle methods of this analysis. And the final part is decision making. Decision making is where actually we build the model. So before we building a model is not a big task here. The big task is cleaning the data, deriving some analytics on it, visualizing, and finally decision making. The role of decision making, or the complexity of decision making is not, see, it's up to you whether you'll go with this or not. If you want to increase the sales, what I have to, maybe I have to change my manager, or I want to recruit more people into my store. So the decision making, before you make a decision, you want the previous steps to be very clear and correctly done. So data cleaning is the biggest challenge here as a data scientist or the machine learning expert, or even for artificial intelligence. Data cleaning, collecting data and cleaning the data are the two major steps. So we'll be working on these all steps. So what are the different tools generally we use for big data analytics and all? So Hadoop, Spark, Tableau, Power BI, Python. So in our course, we'll be working on Tableau and some basics of Power BI, and complete Python that is applicable for this big data analytics. I mean the data analytics. So why big data? I think like we already covered this. So we gather data from different maybe the e-commerce platforms or social media and all. This is already covered. And business intelligence. So what is big data and business intelligence? Can someone tell me what is the difference between this business intelligence and big data? Is there any relation, or these two are two different uh, terms? I hope everyone is following. Am I fast, or shall I slow down?
Yeah, Sandeep. BI maintains irregular data, while big data maintains normal data as compared to the business intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
And it takes some measurements to conversion, and also we can move with the OLTP methods, online transactional processing, in the which we are mostly seen in the banking sector and also trading sectors, etc. The things mostly.
Okay. Okay, Shravan. Anyone else? What is business intelligence? Maybe can someone else also interact?
Sir, business intelligence and big data are not same
Mhm.
because they are complementary field with different forces. Big data refers to the large, complex, and
Mm.
oftenly unstructured data sets themselves, requiring specialization tools like Hadoop and techniques on the processing and storage. Business intelligence is a process of using both structured and big data analyze. I think this would be the differences between big data and business intelligence, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Good actually. So business intelligence is a, it's a, big data is different and business intelligence maybe we can't compare at this level. Maybe we can't derive or we can derive to summarize some major differences here. So the techniques or the methodology we follow to understand the data and make it useful and develop few insights for our business. The process entire itself, we can call that as business intelligence. Am I clear? So the first point, if you can go through the first point, business intelligence is the process of turning the raw data into meaningful insights to help business and so that like we can make smart decisions. So maybe you have huge data of uh, customers coming from across the world. Now you want to understand like what are their preferences, what are the customer preferences. Suppose you're running an online store, okay, and you are selling something, maybe few dresses, maybe some shirts. If you're trying to sell your brand through Amazon, okay. Now what do you want to know? First thing, can someone tell, suppose if you are into the market, if you're launching a new product into the market, maybe uh, we'll go with some funny and more relatable example here. Suppose if you want to launch a new smartphone in the market, okay, so what information you need, and you have the whole bunch of information about the customers, smartphone users. Maybe I belong to Android, you might be more fascinating about iOS, and someone comes in between. Suppose if I'm trying to develop or release a product, uh, and I want to, I feel like Samsung is my competitor. So, what information now I need to understand the customer preferences, maybe the customer behavior. I want to understand. Uh, okay, now what are the features, common features liked by these Samsung users or maybe iPhone users? Maybe it's camera quality, maybe it's you know
Battery power.
battery backup. Good. What other attributes you want to know? What are different characteristics you have to study? You need to understand different characteristics in this context. Then you have to launch the product. Before launching, you can't directly go into the market and launch. You won't, because like before you want to conduct a study, like what are the, you want to focus on their age group, customers age group. You want to organize them as based on the demographics like their gender, maybe their
And it
age
should
group.
appearance attractive towards the customer. It should reach by attraction, designing, and
Yeah,
everything.
the design, maybe the camera quality, the
Yeah.
RAM, the internal storage you want to give, and the apps or the default apps you are giving, maybe other features like that. So then you want all the data of the customers, and also you want all the data of the rest of the service providers, maybe like Samsung or Apple. Let's go with Google, maybe some Vivo, Oppo. We have different brands, so you have to study everything, you have to categorize it in this, and you have to develop some insights from it. Then you have to find your own strategy to make a wise decision and maybe you'll understand that like maybe I am better than Samsung in these terms, maybe I lack these features when compared to Apple. So you have to come up with your own idea, and you have to uh, segment the customers, you have to target the customers with a better approach. So for this entire thing you need data first, am I right or not? Then you have to understand the data, the raw data, and you have to develop the insights. Here itself, there is a small example: a retail store analyzing the sales data to find which product sells best in different seasons. So maybe some retail stores, suppose if it is summer, the retail particular store will have a lot of sales in their maybe ice creams or cool drinks. If it is winter, the product, maybe the products will change. In winter, they will sell something else. Or if in the rainy season, they will sell something else. So for this scenario, they might need the customer preferences or different. They might need the data of different products and their service providers. So Amazon, see, let's come back to our original scenario. Amazon will use this business intelligence dashboards to track which regions have more prime members and adjust logistics accordingly. Suppose you belong to city and I belong to some maybe a normal a rural area. So if you order something in Amazon, so maybe I will get the delivery within next 24 hours. The same product from the same Amazon, you will get it after 2 days. Why this happens usually? Can someone tell me how this is being handled by Amazon? Let us say I'm in Hyderabad. I ordered some Dell laptop, maybe or something else. I ordered some groceries. I'm getting it, and so the Amazon guys are delivering it the very next day. But say you are not in Hyderabad, you're maybe you're sitting in some rural location. Okay, you're getting the same laptop from the same Amazon at the same rate, but maybe you're getting after 3 days. Why this happens? That's very simple.
The
Amazon, yeah, they maintain a hub. Okay.
the service hubs are at longer distances when compared to the customers which they are using.
Yeah. Maybe Amazon is maintaining a very strong logistics, supply chain management. Okay. So they will understand who are the prime customers who might need it very quick, who might maybe like they might categorize the customers based on their location or their urgency, these kind of things. So to understand this, first of all, they need the entire data and they have to develop their own insights. BI tools, what are the different kind of BI tools we have? So maybe Tableau belongs, is one of the business intelligence tool. Power BI is one of it. Looker. So we have these kind of tools, and they with help of these tools we'll visualize the data. I mean, maybe you're seeing this slide. That particular person is visualizing the data based on the region, and he's doing some math, statistics, plotting something, and he's trying to understand what's going around him. Okay, so this is what business intelligence is. I can put it simple: business intelligence is all about collecting the data, or maybe turning the data into a meaningful way and deriving some smarter decisions based on the insights given or maybe hidden within the data. This is called BI. So this is, I think, like this is already covered. And then what is the difference between business intelligence and business analytics? See, business intelligence look at the past and current data to describe. See, we can try to understand what happened with the past and current data. Maybe past data means, maybe see, if you're trying to compare your sales, your store sales, if you're running in a retail store or some grocery store, if you want to understand what's happened in what exactly happened in 2024 October and what is happening now in 2025 October, so maybe you'll use this business intelligence techniques. Then what is data analytics? Actually, data analytics is examine past data to understand why it happened, and uses models to predict what might happen next. Suppose, see, you have your sales data of November 2024 November. Say you have the sales of 2024 November, you have the data of 2024 November sales. Now you want to come up with some strategy uh, and implement it to make sure our sales are not below 2024, and you want to increase your sales in 2025. So you have the historical data, you have the past 10 years November data, and based on that data you want to now come up with this smart decision or your own strategy to increase your sales in 2025 November. That is where you need to apply your analytic skill. Business intelligence is all about understanding, analytics is about some using implementing your analytic skills and making some smart decisions. Purpose: what is the purpose of business intelligence? It supports decision making through dashboards, I mean, like some visual representations. See here, actually what this guy is looking, maybe we can say that is as a dashboard is a collection of different visualizations, putting all the visualizations at a place. Okay. And That's BI. And what data analytics will help us, what we can do with data analytics, we can extract deeper insights and patterns from data, and then we can use that and to forecast it. Forecasting is means maybe, so you get predicting something, okay, based on your historical data. If you want to predict something, see, uh, if if you want to predict maybe temperature, maybe the climate of November, what you will do usually, you will try to study the temperature of November in 24, you will try to temperatures of November in 23. So like that you'll go back and you'll try to collect the data from past years. Okay. And then from that you'll find some patterns, some hidden patterns in the data. Then you'll come up with some predictions that maybe in 2025 November or 2026 November the temperatures will be like this. This is where actually you need your data analytics skills. So this is the high level difference between business intelligence techniques and data analytics techniques. Now actual machine learning comes. Then what is machine learning? Basic, you'll understand if you go through this question part. Business intelligence will answer what happened. Okay, your data analytics will answer why did it happen. Okay, and machine learning will try to answer what will happen next. So suppose, see, uh, you have monthly sales report in Tableau. If you want to generate a report in Tableau of your monthly sales, that particular skill is called business intelligence. Okay, and finding the reasons for sales drop or sales increase, that is called your data analytics skill. And machine learning is where we are actually predicting next month's sales. Is it clear? Am I clear till now?
Yes, Sandeep.
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah, this is the basic. Or maybe, see, actually when you go into the deeper side of this, there are a lot of things to cover, but to understand it at this demo level, the basic difference here, maybe the basic relation, the flow, this slide, this is very much useful. Business intelligence is where we develop some reports and dashboards. Data analysis is the stage where you get some basic insights from the data, like finding the reasons for your sales drop. Okay, and machine learning is where actually you predict and automate the things. I mean, like, what is going to happen next, predicting next month's sales. When you're trying to develop an algorithm or model that will try to predict your next month's sales, then I can say you are a machine learning guy. So you belong to this part of this life cycle. So you're actually working on the machine learning data. If you're trying to find some reasons, if you're scratching your head to find some reasons why my sales got declined, or if you are very happy that your sales increased and you found some reasons for that, then I can maybe categorize you or push you into this data analytics segment. And if you're trying to collect the data and maybe categorizing it, working on it, cleaning it, and developing the sales reports, maybe there's some useful reports, some useful visualizations, then you are a BI guy. So actually, that's why I introduce all these concepts. So if I try to explain what is machine learning itself in my first slide, maybe that will be too, that will be too much burden on your brain if you are a beginner. So that's why I covered the concepts of big data. Then I introduced business intelligence. Then I took some time to understand you guys, like make you understand what is data analytics. Then finally the machine learning. So in the example section here, that gives the this, I can say this is the best example, and this makes you now right back on your approach. Is everyone comfortable with this, or maybe do you have any doubts now? Because I'm switching into the actual machine learning part and artificial intelligence part. Is everything clear? Do you have any doubts, or maybe we can wait for a couple of minutes? Any doubts? Okay. I hope like I'm clear till now. So we'll switch back. So this is one, there is one more beautiful example. So there is a logistics company. Okay. So logistics companies like Blue Dart or maybe our courier guys. BI track business, we use the business intelligence techniques to track our deliveries, data analytics to find the delays. Maybe, yeah. Sorry.
Sandeep,
Yeah.
your screen is not visible actually.
Okay. Okay. Is it good now?
Yes, Sandeep.
Okay. So I'm just.
Again, it was not visible, Sandeep. Your slides are not visible now. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Now this is one more example. Suppose I run a logistic company. My business intelligence skills will help me to track the deliveries. I mean, like where are the products? Where are my guys, delivery guys? My data analytics skills will help me to find the reasons for the delay in delivering products to the customers. And my machine learning skills will be helpful to predict the traffic in the next 24 hours, maybe then it helps me to optimize my delivery routes. Suppose if something got blocked, or maybe the traffic in particular area, there is an accident or maybe some delays, then I will try to find some alternative routes. So this is how you can simply put, like maybe you can understand the difference. So then what is machine learning actually? This and Okay, I will try to give you an example. If you want to understand the machine learning, so I want to test, like, is there any technical glitch? Is everyone able to watch the presentation? Am I audible?
Yeah, Sandeep, it's
Yeah,
visible.
you are audible, but I think it's like
Okay. So machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and it is a process where our machines, maybe our models, our laptops or computers, our smartphones or smart devices, will learn something from data without giving explicit instructions or programming instructions. Okay, how it learns? It learns based on using our historical data. So it will try to gain some insights from the past data. It will understand what happened with the past data, what are the hidden patterns or hidden rules in the past data. Then it comes with some predictions. This process or this type of algorithm is called machine learning algorithm. Okay, so maybe you might know we are using the machine learning at every part of our life every day. Maybe Google Maps. If you were using Google Maps, it is there. Actually, there is a machine learning algorithm running in your Amazon. When you try to purchase something, you will get a similar product recommendations. That is also machine learning. Okay, and if you're watching something interesting on your OTT, maybe Netflix, you'll get similar kind of recommendations or YouTube recommendations. Okay, this is where actually the machine learning is working based on your preferences. It is trying to uh, work on the historical data, pull some information and trying to make some predictions, and based on the predictions it will give some decisions and the final recommendations and all. This entire thing is machine learning. So you might be wondering how this YouTube is. Suppose if you watch some song or you video, or if you watch some technical presentation on YouTube, the very next second or the same, you'll find the same kind of similar videos or similar songs or uh, this stuff in your YouTube recommendations. And also, like when you're traveling and if there is a traffic block, you'll find some red bar. And the how it is working, can someone tell me how this traffic mess is coming, how our Google map is getting the data?
with the help of the satellite.
Yeah, okay. Any beautiful answer? Is it because of the satellite itself or anything else?
It's along with the satellite, it collects the data from every user, those are on the road.
Yes, yes, exactly. This is the maybe the accurate answer. See, if suppose imagine there are zero smartphone users in your route, maybe your Google will not give accurate predictions. Why? Because it can't collect the data. Actually, so nowadays everyone is using a smart device with the GPS enabled. Okay, with the GPS enabled, it is trying to understand uh, the speed of the device. I mean, with what speed it is moving. Is it stuck somewhere? Is it moving conveniently? Based on that, it will show you a blue line or a red line. If there is a major incident on the block or a major blockage on the road, so there you'll find the users stuck in the traffic for a few minutes or few seconds or few hours. It is correcting. So it will now, the algorithm will understand that like everyone is spending more time, they're not moving, the device is not moving. So it's taking maybe a higher not abnormal time. So it is trying to predict and it is trying to give you a red line. That is where your machine, that is how your machine learning algorithm actually working. Okay, and also if you purchase something, if you want to try to do a purchase in Amazon, if you're trying to purchase a laptop or a smartphone, you'll find something like uh, some beautiful offers. If you want to purchase a smartphone, it will give you a recommendation of smartphone plus some back the cover to cover it, and maybe other things which are related
Yes,
to smartphone.
there's
Yeah.
kind of people who bought this one also bought this.
Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. It will give you recommendation. That is called market basket analysis. It will give you some more. If you're trying to purchase some rice or some groceries, then it will give you some combo offers. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will give you some combo offers. People who purchase this particular product also purchase this and this, and it will try to tempt you, and it will give you a more bigger discounts, and it will make us to purchase not just one smartphone, and we'll purchase the smartphone, we'll purchase the adapter, we'll purchase its back pouch, front pouch, and and every nonsense what it is recommending. That is how the that is how the algorithms actually working. All this stuff, all this what's happening behind the law, behind the code, I mean, behind the scene is machine learning algorithm. So that is called machine learning. And for going forward in this course, we are trying to model these kind of algorithms. Before modeling the algorithms, first of all, we need to understand what the data is. Okay, so this is what you learn in your course going forward. Different kinds of machine learning algorithms. I will explain you what are the different kinds of machine learning algorithms. Like we'll have something like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, semi-supervised learning, self-supervised learning. We'll have so there will be different kinds of models under each category. I will explain you what are those models with concept and along with coding. And also these are some use cases of machine learning: e-commerce, healthcare, finance, transportation, marketing, entertainment. These are all the different areas where the companies are using machine learning and artificial intelligence techniques now. These are the current and future trends. Maybe we can discuss this later. There's not that much important now. So in our course, the upcoming course, what you learn, this is your point. So now I think you are comfortable with what is machine learning, what is data, what are the business, what is business intelligence, what is data analytics, different scenarios where this machine learning is working. So to model such kind of to program those such kind of techniques, machine learning techniques, we'll be using Python. That is the top priority. 90%, maybe not 90% exactly, 80% of the entire course will be on Python based machine learning. There are other programming also where, so you might be thinking only Python is the only way to develop machine learning models. No, we can use R, Scala, Zulia. There are different programming languages also. But in this course, I will be teaching you Python-based machine learning programming, and we'll be working with scikit models, libraries, TensorFlow, PyTorch, XGBoost, Keras, and a lot more. Not just these. These are few high-level frameworks. We'll be using both traditional machine learning models, deep learning, neural networks. I'll be covering neural networks, and we'll be working with the Kaggle, Azure ML Studio, Colab, Google Colab. Okay. Sorry. So in this course, you'll build the models, different kinds of models with Python, and we'll be working on different tools, as I told you, like Tableau, Excel, and Orange. These are all the different business intelligence tools. Then we will be working with deep learning techniques also. I'll be explaining the concepts of deep learning. This entire course will be at the concept level and programming level also, not just giving you some exercises or directly explaining the program and all. First of all, I will try make you to understand what the concept itself at the conceptual level. Then I will explain different examples. Then I will be explaining you the code, and I will making you to work on the code. And later on, I will give you some exercises. I will be guiding you on that. We'll be learning about deep learning techniques also, like natural language processing, and developing some chatbots using GenAI models. Okay, this is, if you want, I can share this also. This presentation. Don't worry about this presentation. I'll share this. You'll be understanding the difference between actual machine learning and deep learning. Okay, and finally, in this course, you will come to artificial intelligence techniques. You will be developing some chatbots like OpenAI programming. I will explain how to access OpenAI, how to create a model, your own ChatGPT models, how to give data to these your models, and maybe you will be end up with developing some a similar ChatGPT model. Okay, we'll be accessing the ChatGPT, OpenAI, and or different Google Gemini and all, and you can develop your own ChatGPT. So these are the what you learn. Well, these are the topics you are going to learn. You will be learning natural language processing. Apart from machine learning, these are the extra topics you are going to learn in my course. NLPs, neural networks, different kinds of neural networks, basically reinforcement learning. I will be explaining you, teaching you, and make you to work on prompt engineering. Gen AI. What is Gen AI and what is AI? Can someone tell me what is the difference between AI and Gen AI? What is artificial intelligence and what is generative artificial intelligence? Someone know about it?
Could you please repeat the question again?
Sorry.
Could you please repeat the question?
See, what is artificial intelligence and what is generative artificial intelligence? What is the basic difference? So maybe most of us are using ChatGPT. Am I right? I think everyone is using ChatGPT or some other GPT model. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So maybe everyone in this session is using ChatGPT, and by end of this course, you will understand and you will try to develop a model which will be similar to ChatGPT. But have you ever think how these ChatGPTs work? Have you ever wondered how this ChatGPT is giving you all the information, whatever you are asking, how it is generating the content? Maybe you have used different AI models to generate videos or images, filter your own images, generating new image from your existing image and all. Right. So in this course, you will be end up with you will end up with we will end up with developing a similar chat GPT kind of thing. Now my question is, what is AI and what is Gen AI? So everyone now towards every techie is talking about Gen AI, LLMs. What is Gen AI? Artificial intelligence. See, let me. I will answer this. So AI is something which will give you recommendations, or artificial intelligence is something like suppose if machine learning is also as a part of artificial intelligence. So how it will work? It uses historical data, or maybe it uses our past data. From that data, you will understand it. It will derive some insights, and finally, it will give you some predictive models, predictive decisions, or predictive recommendations. Am I right? That is artificial. Maybe I can put it that part as artificial. Maybe I can say that part as artificial intelligence. Then what is this Gen AI? Gen AI is something which generates a new content based on the existing content. What ChatGPT is doing actually, when you ask a question, it is generating something, right? Maybe it is generating an image, maybe it is generating some video, it is generating some uh, text. It is the AI is capable now. The AI has become like it's more capable, and it is generating the new content for you. What see to make it clear, see how our Google search works. When you are trying to search for something in your Google, if you're hungry and you want if you will go and search, tell me the nearest restaurants, or maybe the veg restaurants or non-veg restaurants. So previously what we used to do is we'll go to Google, we'll search the nearest restaurants or nearest stores. Then the Google will give you maybe the maps, or it will give you the websites, or it will give